What's up, guys? This is John Daw with iHeartAnxiety, and this is vlog number 6. Yes, 6 already. Um, Today's been a good day. Um, got a little late start, but other than that, I mean, it really wasn't. I don't know. It was a good thing today because I think I needed to recharge my batteries a little bit anyway. Um, but I'm really liking the way this is heading so far. I got my first story for you guys from a reader or from a watcher, and it was awesome. It's awesome to get that first person reach out to you and kind of want to talk. So I'm going to read her story. She didn't tell me if she wanted anonymous or not, really, so I'm just going to assume anonymous and just call her Jane. As far as my anxiety update, last night was good. No issues, really. I got to sleep reasonably well. Um, my anxiety really only ever hits me is when I'm starting to feel bad. So luckily, I never felt bad, and it's been beautiful here. So I'm still trying to go and videotape a walk so I can kind of talk to you guys outside, but that's coming. Um, anyway, everything's been good. Really, no panic attacks here in the last couple weeks. I've been really doing really well, and I think these videos have something to do with are going to have something to do with continued success because I'm not, really focusing on anything other than making content and trying to be relatable, just being myself, really. So, um, and thank you again to everyone who's been watching so far and just really just been engaging. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and get to Jane's story. I'm not sure if you have a significant other, but I have a husband and he tries so hard to understand what I go through mentally. I to understand what I go through mentally, but he just doesn't get it because he can't relate. Um, I have a wife, I do have a significant other, and um, she doesn't have the same exact problems as me, but she does have like issues that she deals with. So she gets where I'm coming from on a certain level. So to have someone that you don't even can't relate to at all, if that is the case, that's tough, and I hope that it gets better. Um, she says that it would be great to have someone else besides him who I can reach out to in times of struggle, like right now. Uh, Currently sitting in the parking lot at my new job, and I'm feeling paralyzed with anxiety and fear. This is my 5th job in the past 24 months. I'm a chronic job hopper, uh, which I'm ashamed about because I can never find happiness in a job or it becomes too stressful, which contributes to my anxiety, panic attacks, depression. Thank you. Well, Jane, I actually have a lot of experience with this because whenever mine hit out of nowhere, all my anxiety and vertigo, that was a huge issue for me. That was the contributing factor to why I left a really good job on a Navy base. Um, it was a really stressful job to begin with. I didn't really enjoy any of my coworkers. My boss had his family working down there with me, so it was really tense. Um, so I understand what you're going through when it comes to that anxiety when you're at your job. Man, you feel like you're trapped. You got to make money. You know that. That is something that you cannot get out of your mind. But at the same time, all you're thinking about is, okay, when's break? Okay, when's lunch? Okay, when do I get out of here? When do I leave? I can't, this. I'm hyperventilating. I would have to deliver mail across the base, and I would have to pep talk myself, getting into the mail van to go do these things because I didn't know if it was going to get bad, if I was going to have a panic attack, or what was going to happen. So I would, and this was actually before I had my vertigo, but I would still have intense bouts of dizziness. So I can't even imagine what it would be like if I did end up being there when I started having vertigo. So it's a crazy thing to have to deal with. I feel your pain. All you can do is try to find a job that, like you said, that that you really are passionate about, and something that gives you joy, so that overrides all that stress. I know you got to make the money, so take a job right now that you can get, and then you have got to come home and work through your tiredness from being stressed and find that passion so you can start doing it now, because otherwise you're going to end up doing this, and it's going to look bad on your employers, and you're going to continually get worse and worse, and it's not going to be good for your job career, for your longevity in trying to go down a certain path, and you're going to feel empty. So as far as your husband is concerned, I would try to talk to him and try to explain it in terms that he would understand, like something that he can relate to, maybe something he's afraid of, maybe something that caused him significant, trauma, something that really, he doesn't like. Because unfortunately, with somebody who doesn't deal with it on a daily basis, the only thing they can really pull from is things of great magnitude that happened in their life, and whether that be an accident, whether that be a death, or any of those things, a fall. Uh, you have to talk about them, because even if it brings up things that they don't want to talk about, it's the only way to get them to understand this is what you go through on a daily basis. This is what you have to pep talk yourself through. So the number one thing is to just talk to them, be vulnerable. Cry if you have to, if it feels, if you feel it. Obviously, you know, don't hold back is what I'm trying to say, and just bring everything to the table. If he makes a decision that, you know, whoa, this is too much or something like that, then lovingly respect that decision. Some people cannot deal with it. Some people have so much on their own plate that they're not dealing with it. They can't deal with what's going on within you. But more often than not, our loved ones will take on what we are dealing with, because they know that you will be there to do the same. So just talk to them. And if it becomes too difficult, go to a counselor. Have it, so someone can mediate and kind of like talk, help you talk to him and see that it's not just in your head, or it's not just you trying to get attention or whatever. Because some people won't take you for their word, even if they love and trust you, because they can't relate on any level, because they just don't have those same experiences on a day-to-day basis, so they don't get it. They just think it's a mental fortitude thing, you're not being strong, whatever. I'm not saying that's what's going on in your relationship, but a lot of times, and I don't even know what I would be like if I didn't ever had anxiety. I was, I did sports and stuff like that, so it was all mental for me. So I probably would have been similar to, like, what are you talking about? Just get over it. And I'm so glad that I'm in this process now, that I can understand that there's an entirely different world out there, and I'm so thankful to be a part of it. That's why I named this channel iHeartAnxiety, because I wouldn't be the person I am today without it. So I really, I really, really appreciate your story. Um, I hope that helped in some way. I hope whoever's watching, you guys, you know, can feel my emotion, and understand that I'm being sincere, and that this is something that's very close to me. So um, that's it for vlog number 6. I hope that you guys are doing well, and you're taking care of your healthy daily habits, and you're plugging away. You're getting back up no matter what comes your way. Okay? Thank you, and I will talk to you tomorrow.